Edo State House of Assembly don approve bill to establish Edo State Migration Agency to promote safe migration. The House on Tuesday, October 15, 2024, don also begin legislative process to amend the State College of Agriculture and Natural Resources Law 2019. The bill to establish the Edo State Migration Agency na to address the issue of irregular migration, promote safe and regular migration, and protect the rights and well-being of migrants. Majority Leader of the House, Honorable Charity Agbobaweyan, wey present the bill, come tok say the agency go promote safe migration and also encourage skill acquisition for youth for Edo State. The bill come scale third reading after consideration by the committee.
I'm Charity Agbobaweyan. I represent the very sagacious people of Northeast One constituency, and by God's grace, the majority leader of this noble house. Mr. Speaker, this morning we have before us a bill for a law that deals with a past that we are not so proud of. And because of the very important nature of this bill, we are glad that the House gave clearance for the bill to be argued for second reading. I shall advise.
The Speaker advised to the second reading the majority necessary.
Thank you, Mr. Matters. It's now for debate. If there are agreements that should go for debate, please say aye. Those say aye. Those who should speak first. If you have to speak against, you speak after those speaking for. May God do that.
Charity Agbobaweyan is my name. I represent the very sagacious people of Obia Northeast One constituency. This morning, I feel nostalgic, but I'm consoled by the very fact of the grounds covered in this area of our school yesterday. Mr. Speaker, some years ago, when the name Edo is mentioned, what comes to mind is Italy, Libya. All these acting as metaphors of irregular migration, slavery, prostitution, and dehumanization of our fellow citizens. Mr. Speaker, it was so bad that when the name Edo is mentioned, as an Edo son or daughter, you will keep explaining until you explain tired. Today is a different ballgame. Today, Edo is on the forefront of dignity, of regular migration, and punishment of those cartels that we used to call Sposola in the days past. Today, the Edo child will travel if he wants to travel. The Edo child is no longer bundled to go to another land like a chattel or a beast of burden. In the past 8 years particularly, it has been a fight between order and disorder. It has been a very serious fight between probity and irregularity. It has been a war against the government that have developed muscles over the years, both in terms of the wideness of the spread and the deepness of the dollar pocket. But congratulations to Edo. We have fought a good fight. We have subdued the oppressors. Edo has laid the road in the area of ensuring that the dignity of the human person is restored. But Mr. Speaker, the only solution to wickedness is eternal vigilance. The only way we can perpetuate the goals that have been achieved in the area of human dignity, especially as it relates to subjugation of the right of a man to choose what he wants, is to institutionalize that procedure of protection. And institutionalizing means we don't need any Superman to make it happen. We need institutions to ensure of the eternal safeguard against abuse. And it is in that regard that this bill is presented, a bill to establish the Edo State Migration Agency. That is to say, a body that is in charge of both coming into Edo State, going out of Edo State, protection of those coming in, and protection of those going out as an agency, not a man, not a woman, but an institution. And the day that this is done is the day that the security of our children, of our brothers, of our sisters is secured. So therefore, sir, I present and I urge my very wonderful members to support the very speedy passage of this law so as to ensure that the unnecessary stereotyping, the prejudice and the bias that has been against the Benin man, the Edo man, is forever sequestered in history. As
Distinguished honorable colleagues, my name remains Honorable Sadalo Andrew Edobo Zame. I rise to support the passage of this bill for a law to establish a Edo State Migration Agency to address irregular migration, promote safety and regular migration, support migrants' rights and well-being. Four related matters. Firstly, I'd like to commend and recognize the efforts of His Royal Majesty Omonoba Edo Kwapolopolo Obaewa II on the issues of irregular migration, on the issues of Edo citizens languishing in jail in Italy for prostitution and other vices. Also want to commend the efforts of His Excellency Godwin, as the God of Edo State, all his efforts to repatriate Edo citizens from Libya and to settle them. So this bill is timely to regulate illegal migration and also to regulate migrants within the states. We have our forests today with all sorts of migrants from Niger, from all our West African countries, committing havoc. So it's very timely that this law is passed to set up this agency to regulate all the activities of migrants, illegal migrants and migrants, regular migrants. So I support the speedy passage of this bill Mr. Speaker, thank you very much.
Mrs. Maria Edo, member representing Eastern Northeast Constituency 2. Arise to support the bill for a law to establish the Edo State Migration Agency to address irregular migration, promote safe and regular migration, support migrants' rights and welfare, and for related matters. When this bill first came to the House of Assembly some years ago, we were just dealing with the issue of human trafficking. So it was just about human trafficking. And like my brothers have said, the fight against unsafe travel was very fierce in Edo State. Our reputation was very bad in the international arena. But when His Excellency, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, came into office, he did not want the Edo person to be recognized by as such like prostitution and all that, because he understood that we were more than that. And His Excellency would ask, what about we were the people at the top of among the professionals in Europe and in America? And the fight started. But today, I can tell you from among the ranking between first and the fifth, today we are no longer within the first 10 or 20. That is a huge achievement. If you look at the bill, we are not saying our children should not travel, but they should travel through safe means. And today, if you look at the provisions of this bill, you will find out it's talking about skill acquisition. If you are traveling, you must have a skill that will enable you to work as a professional. They are putting structures on ground that we can train qualified manpower and we will assist them to migrate if they so wish safely. So, we thank God for this day, and migrants' rights too is part of the content of this bill. So, as a woman from the social development world, I wholeheartedly support the speedy passage of this bill. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The Speaker, I want to approach the presentation of my colleagues and to say that my constituency told me to support this bill. We also observe, my constituency also observed that there are some issues in the bill that we want to concerned about, in line with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Kenya. There is free movement among the Sokoto state without any barrier. While considering this bill, we look at this area so that we don't do anything that will be against some aspect of the Federal Republic, the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Kenya. That is now.
Thank you very much. For the law to establish the Edo State Migration Agency to address irregular migration, promote safe and regular migration, support migrants' rights and well-being, and for related matters, has just been debated and was put the question that if you want this bill to proceed to third reading, please say aye. Those against say aye.
May I draw our attention to the provisions of Order 46 of the rules of this House, and to also bring to the fore the very important nature of this bill, which in all its manifestation is in the positive peak. I therefore make a motion that Mr. Speaker, at this point, dissolve this House for the Committee of the Whole for the purpose of considering the bill for a law to establish the Edo State Migration Agency to address regular migration, promote safe and regular migration, support migrants' rights and well-being, and for related matters. And in that regard, may I pray that Mr. Speaker change toga from Mr. Speaker and assume the position of Chairman.
Mr. Chairman, toga, Mr. Chairman, must be happy to see that. Migration Agency to address regular migration, promote safe and regular migration, support migrants' rights and well-being, and for related matters. The provision of this bill is being considered and approved. Clear, please give this bill. If an agreement that this bill should schedule the third reading, please say aye. Those against say the aye.
The House also received the report from the Committee on Agriculture, chaired by Honorable Bright Iyamu, on the bill to amend the State College of Agriculture and Natural Resources Law 2019. After adopting the report, which include 11 findings and 1 recommendation, the House agreed to amend certain sections of the bill.
I remain on the right item the Committee on Agriculture met on agricultural and food security with the bill for the law to amend the State College of Agriculture and Natural Resources Law 2019 to expand the governance structure of the college and to allow wider participation in the workforce. Mr. Speaker, this report.
Please support.
The very sagacious report of that notice of consequency, and by God's grace, the majority leader of this noble House. Mr. Speaker, may I at this point apply that Mr. Speaker take the position of Mr. Chairman by moving from the upper left chair and taking the lower left chair for the purpose of considering the reports just presented. I so move.
Second, the majority defend the purpose of considering this report of the House. Mr. Speaker, we change from the position of Mr. Speaker to Mr. Chairman by the purpose of considering this report.
My observation during the consideration of this bill, I raised an issue about the most common, and I'm aware of the place of that decision of each member from district. Different district was raised, but this is not my proposal. I still maintain that the host communities ought to be organized, because they provide security, they provide every other. You have about eight companies that are members of the board. I'm still talking of finding four, the same finding four. The whole communities are not recognized. Lord, appointments are not recognized. Lord, whatever those communities will not be recognized. I want to believe that aspect of it should be there. Please. I am very from other law. That's my
I am confident that in considering this report, there is only a fundamental aspect of the amendment that I am confident that we cannot consider that amendment no matter what we are saying.
This is our this
We must be very careful in this country. The way we are going, somebody from one ethnic group is not your brother. If somebody from the senatorial district, there is a way that seems right in legal practice. There are conventional ways. And even today, when we look at the political party structure for effective representation, we talk about senatorial. So if somebody, I am a Samuel, if I cannot represent any community in Esa, that would be very sad. So it's not to patronize the people. If you saw the ambition you made there to ensure that people that are selected in agriculture are picked from the senatorial district, they qualify. So I don't think that the senatorial is preferable to just that post community. Thank you.
always bring it up. Maybe another member wants to move on that same issue. Otherwise, this is a kind of question of that. It is less interesting. When people consider those people when you issue this priest, and then you now bring your authority to a child.
We have 11 findings and one recommendation. For our agreement that these 11 findings and recommendations found, we say those against say
Make una not forget say, as we see am, na so we dey talk am. We not dey take blame. From Edo State House of Assembly, Ekata Ojisali, TMC TV News.